Welcome, Pisces, to your beginning of the month reading for March. Hope your friends are doing great out there. This reading is for the 6th through the 14th. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you. And remember, if this doesn't resonate with you, you can always watch your rising moon or Venus. And I did make a new meditation channel, so if you are interested in that, it can be found in the description area under the video. Okay, guys, what's going on? Nice message, please, for Pisces, 6th through the 14th. Pisces, 6th through the 14th, please. Right there. Charging forward, not looking behind you. So anything that was left behind is in the dust, so you're charging ahead for whatever it is that you're charging ahead for. But it's very fast-paced, and, you know, you're definitely not going backwards on this one. Just makes me wonder, what are you charging ahead for, right? What is it that you're after? It's swift movement. You're running people over. Full speed ahead. Clarifying on the Knight of Swords. This card not only clarifies on the Knight of Swords, but the entire reading for Pisces. Right there. Going with the flow with the Wheel of Fortune. There's a gate open and a door open and a fortunate thing coming towards you, and you know it. And you are charging ahead for this Wheel of Fortune. You definitely know that whatever this is, it could be a huge opportunity that is either a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity or just something that you know the gates are open now. It's like the floodgates are open, I gotta go. Maybe waiting for this opportunity to open. You want to rebuild with the Tower. So it does feel like you are kind of in awe and shock about a situation, but you're definitely wanting to charge ahead to rebuild a situation. In the recent past, you were healing in a situation, and the love in the recent past, oh my gosh, is upside down. What? There's no passion. So the overall might be you, might be somebody else. We'll see how that works. But there's definitely no passion and no love. With the healing over here, it's like I'm healed. I feel like I'm in a healing process, or I am completely healed. But maybe even 2 in 1, knowing that I'm healing over a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. So feeling like you are healing over this, that's a Cap card, so we'll just make it Capricorn, over this Capricorn who was guilty of letting go. Breaking a promise and letting go. It feels like you guys had a lot of dreams together, and they are guilty of breaking the there's like dreams, promises, future promises, all these things, and it feels like they have broken this promise to you and just let you go. And so now you're in a healing process of trying to heal by letting that go. So it does feel like this person told you a bunch of great things. You guys were really patiently, it feels like a lot of patiently planning for the future, had a lot of hopes, a lot of dreams, and then they're guilty of letting it go, just abandoning it. Yeah, they left. Absolutely left. And it looks like it's them. I'm going to go with them. You feel like they just abandoned it and left. If you know Pisces is the other way around, and you know they were guilty of something else, and you abandon them and let them go, take it how it resonates. But for now, it looks like they're guilty of just breaking the hopes and dreams. So there's a rebuild over here and you're rushing towards it with the Wheel of Fortune. It just feels like it was an unfortunate thing that has happened and they just kind of walked away and they're guilty of walking away. Being unfaithful to you is how it feels of this dream, this promise. The rebuild, you know, it's almost like you're trying to create something and you're aware of the situation. And it's almost like having this revelation coming true and coming through, right? It just feels like, you know, the weight of the layers that were there within the relationship just keep collapsing, But you're rushing towards. Why are you rushing towards it? You know. You're rushing towards something else because it keeps collapsing. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, because the Five of Pentacles, it's like saying, but it's okay because I got this. It's almost like you're saying, it's okay, I got this. I see what's happening around me. You know, reflecting upon the situation, having the belief and understanding of what's going on, and you're saying, well, you know, I'm not going to be left out in the cold anymore. I'm pretty much healed from the situation, that it doesn't feel like, you know, where I want to go is really going to rebuild itself. Is it going to rebuild itself? That's what's making me wonder. Is it trying to rebuild itself? You just feel like you have some kind of desired path that you're gently trying to push on to rebuilding this tower with this relationship of this person. And now you're just full speed ahead. But it's almost like you're full speed ahead, but you're doing it very gentle. Being very gentle, yeah. Still some imbalance and juggling. I just feel like there is some drama and some overwhelming situation within the tower as you're trying to be as gentle as possible. There's still some drama going around it. You just don't want to get caught in a foolish act of trying to get past this crossroad. So it does kind of feel like in the present right now, you're like trying to rebuild this. I'm not sure, but I'm going full speed ahead because I have the revelations and the understanding that this could be there. But you also have this drama and this conflict and disharmony surrounding it. And you're just afraid that you're going to end up the fool in the end. God, I just heard that song, Why Do Fools Fall in Love? You know, it's kind of like, whoa, you know, is it something that I should do? I mean, because look, I've already healed from it. So should I do it again? So you're kind of like in an impasse about it. But the crazy thing is it's more like in your mind, Pisces. In your mind, you are definitely, you know, racing towards it. But it feels like a mixed, fragmented energy of thinking. So I'm going to go towards it. My intuition says go, go, go. But then my logical thinking is saying, I don't know. I'm a little confused about the situation. Should I really be doing this? So I think it's mind over matter is going to be the situation over here, my friends, because you just don't want to. But you do have the tower upside down, and the tower upside down is saying, but we have a chance to rebuild this. I would actually like to take this opportunity and go with the flow. You know, wearing your heart on your sleeve. Progress and success, but there is definitely something that makes you still feel like, you know, because I'm getting the rewards and recognition from this person, and I do see that we can complement each other very nicely, and it's a great relationship, and we have this relationship going. I just don't want to end up like I did in the past. Resting and meditating, kind of surrendering in your own way. It just feels like you're kind of backing yourself up in a wall in the beginning of the month. And that's that kind of, it could, like I said, it could be your own mind kind of backing you in the wall. Maybe you're even asking yourself, why am I supporting this? Why am I offering him this pinnacle? Why am I doing this again? Why is there a repeat? But then it's like, I want to, because it does feel like there is a big soul connection over here, a big love connection over here. And it does feel like the second chance that you really want to rebuild and try to do this again. Yeah, it was for the passion and the love. Could be a twin flame scenario. Four of Wands. You could be saying, but I know this is my twin flame. I know we have to heal. I know, they have to heal. I have to heal. We have to be on certain terms. Maybe you understand this. So every time you do, have fallbacks, you try to heal from it, gain strength, grow, and then it's almost like you go back again, right? Or they come back, however it is. I'm really looking at the situation from a different point of view. It does feel like you are gung-ho for going after this person. And if you know, Pisces, that you're not doing this, then it's your partner coming towards you. It could be a Libra, Aquarius, could be, or a Gemini. It doesn't have to be, but maybe it is, maybe it's them trying to be, rebuild with you. So it could be the other way around, but it does feel like in your energy, you're allowing it to come through, right? Because I feel like you're kind of on the same page with them, like, okay, well, let's try this again. The love is upside down, and it's kind of like unrequited love with the justice of a Libra. Could be the Libra, could be the Libra, that's Libra, that's Libra. But it's just feeling like where the truth wasn't there of this love, it's got you in your head. It does feel like they're trying to escape you again. Guys, they just keep escaping. Definitely this could be a twin flame relationship, runner and chaser. It's time for me to chase you. Oh, okay, stop. I want to chase you now. I'm going to run, you're going to chase. I'm going to run, you're going to chase. This is a twin flame situation of runner and chaser. Because now all of a sudden they're fleeing. So where you left before, now you're chasing. Now they're leaving. King of Wands, you're saying, wait, I don't want you to go. I want the stability. I think you're going to chase them down. I think that's what you're doing now. And as they're getting ready to flee and they're getting ready to leave, you're pushing all this extra generosity. No, no, no. No, we're not doing this again. Trying to keep the satisfactory, giving as many as you can. Here comes those hopes and promises again. Careful with those hopes and promises because you had them before. Looking for the bright future, looking for the hopes and promises of the relationship in the past, and now it feels like the Ace of Pentacles is coming out again. Did they offer you the Pentacle before and then they broke it? That's what it looks like. Guilty of them breaking their hopes and promises. Now it looks like you're going to offer the hopes and promises this time in rewards of getting it to you. Because, yeah, they were unfaithful to keeping the hopes and promises last time. So you said you're going to reiterate the hopes and promises. Let's do it all different. Here, let me offer you this instead and do it a different way. So it's almost like you're taking the hopes and promises that they had offered last time. It didn't work out very well. So it's almost like you're scratching out kind of a piece of paper over here and saying, okay, well, let's redo this. We're going to remake these hopes and promises. Something that, is maybe not as fragile or is not as delusional, a little more, it feels a little, because they're now all pentacles, it's more grounded, more stable, not so up in the air, delusional, watery or however it is up in the sky. So it's not so overly dreamy to where maybe it's even almost impossible to bring that to reality. So when you ground them, there's a bigger, better possibility of having these things come true. So now it feels like you got this and they're listening and they're not going to escape. They're actually listening to you. With the Chariot, it's saying, okay, because this new way that we're going to do things and then I'm going to offer you, right, is going to go in the right direction. And it's putting you in this right direction with the Chariot and saying, this has more blessings than this ever did. This is too dreamy, probably even a little illogical, right? And this is way more stable, way more grounded, and it makes more, makes more sense. So with the Chariot, it's saying, yeah, now you can move actually in the right direction, which is a more healthy direction into which you can actually get the blessings together because it's not so flighty, right? So you can definitely let go of those other plans and, actually transform the relationship into something, yes, more Thank you. More stable. More like this actually could happen, right? So, you know, you get a little more grounded and it makes more sense. It makes, you know, it's more bound to happen, right? And something that's so up in the air, you know. So yeah, I do like that though, because that is definitely saying within love that, you know, hey, look, we have a better possibility if we do something like this. And like I said, I do like it because it looks like they're listening to you, Pisces. Maybe that was the problem last time. They didn't want to listen, or you guys were just really overly dreamy, way over the top. Especially if you're dealing with some kind of air sign. Now you're like underwater in the air. I don't know, right? But there's definitely some kind of, you know, having the creativity to go with it. But I think over here, there's just, you know, clarity, the understanding with too much creativity, right? Um, Direction you're going in. But at least over here with it, with the, you know, with the King of Pentacles, at least it's saying now the relationship has strength. Now the dream has strength. It has better qualities, better strategy. It makes more sense, right? It can even have a little bit of, you know, um, I don't know. I'm going to say like security to keep it there, right? It's like you put a security blanket over the dream. So now you're keeping it secure, right? That way you don't feel like it's going to get away. So I don't know. It just feels a little more secure for both of you. Yeah. Okay. And let's get a daily card over here. For the daily healing cards, let's see what we have for the 6th through the 14th for Pisces. Best message. Take responsibility for every thought and feeling. It can affect the whole universe. Absolutely. That's a great card for you. Okay, and that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love.